You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You're just building the wrong things. And by the time most people figure that out, it's too late, but you still have time. Right now, today. So stop whatever you're doing, because the next few minutes might be the most important ones of your entire 20s. Here's something nobody told you. Your 20s aren't just about figuring life out. They're about wiring your brain, literally. Scientists call it neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to reshape its neural pathways based on your daily actions. And while your brain remains adaptable throughout your entire life, this optimal window of effortless rewiring peaks before age 25. After that, your brain's default settings begin to lock in. It takes significantly more deliberate effort to change your habits. So what you repeatedly do right now, what you think, how you act, what you choose, becomes the baseline version of the person you'll be for the rest of your life. That's not scary. That's actually the most powerful thing you'll ever hear. Because it means right now, you still hold the pen. You can still choose who you become. But here's the problem. Most people in their 20s are playing the exact same losing game. They're scrolling. They're waiting. They're telling themselves they'll start next Monday. Then Monday becomes next month. Next month becomes next year. And suddenly you wake up at 30, looking in the mirror, wondering how everyone else got ahead while you were standing perfectly still. Does that sound familiar? If it does, listen to me. You're not broken. You're just playing a game nobody explained the rules to. The people who are actually winning in life aren't smarter than you. They don't have better genetics. They just figured out 3 specific habits, not 10, not 20, 3. Let's break them down. Every single morning, before you touch your phone, before you check social media, before the noise of the world crashes into your room, spend 20 to 30 minutes learning something genuinely hard. Read a dense book on finance. Study a programming language. Analyze a business case study. Struggle with a complex concept. This isn't about memorizing facts to look smart. This is resistance training for your prefrontal cortex. You are training your brain to become comfortable with cognitive discomfort. Because here's the reality of the real world. Success isn't about raw talent. It's about your tolerance for difficulty. The people who win aren't the ones with the highest IQ. They're the ones who can sit with a frustrating, complex problem longer than everyone else without quitting. Every morning you choose to look at your phone instead of engaging your mind, you are actively training your brain to crave cheap, easy dopamine. And a distracted, dopamine-addicted brain cannot build anything great. Give it 20 minutes. Every morning, without exception. Watch how your entire ability to focus shifts in 90 days. There is a specific task on your to-do list right now. You know exactly what it is. You've been putting it off for days, maybe even weeks. That exact task, that is where your personal growth is hiding. Psychologists refer to this as productive discomfort. Your brain is naturally wired to avoid hard things to protect you from stress. But in the modern economy, the hard things are exactly where the outsized rewards are. Every single time you avoid that difficult task, your brain logs a data point. It learns that you cannot handle pressure. But every time you force yourself to do it anyway, regardless of how you feel, your brain logs a different data point. It learns that you are someone who shows up. Your identity is not an abstract concept. It is built one micro-decision at a time. The person who does the hard, avoided thing daily becomes dangerous in their industry, not because they are special, but because they have proven to themselves over and over that they do not negotiate with their own laziness. The third habit has absolutely nothing to do with productivity, but it dictates everything. You must protect your inner circle like your entire life depends on it, because it does. Business philosopher Jim Rohn said it decades ago. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Modern neuroscience has proved him completely right. Through mirror neurons, your brain automatically and unconsciously mimics the behavior, the mindset, the work ethic, and the baseline energy of the people around you. You literally absorb their standards. So look at your closest friends right now and ask yourself honestly, do the 5 people closest to you force you to level up? Or do they make excuses sound normal? This isn't about cutting off childhood friends coldly or acting superior. This is about being intentional with your limited time. Start placing yourself in rooms with people who are actively building something, people who read, people who push their physical and financial limits, people who make you feel slightly behind in the best way possible. Your environment is your destiny. Change the room, change your life. Now here is what 99% of people do with advice like this. They feel incredibly inspired for about 4 hours. Then, everyday life happens, and they slide right back into their old patterns. Don't let that be you. The gap between the person you are today and the person you want to be 5 years from now isn't luck. It isn't talent. It is daily behavior, repeated, without exception. 3 habits. That's the entire formula. Train your mind every morning. Do the hard thing every day. Guard your circle ruthlessly. If you do these 3 things consistently and quietly, without needing applause or validation, 5 years from now, people will look at your success and call you lucky. But you will know the exact truth. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect moment to start, but the perfect moment already passed. The second best moment is right now.